Good evening, gentlemen. How are we all? Wednesday night live. It's 10 o'clock. It is the 25th of what month are we in? May. Summer still hasn't arrived here in England. It's bloody awful. It's grey. It's cloudy. It's miserable. But so what? We're all here. We're all in one piece. Brian Street. Nice to hear from you, Brian. Nice to hear from you. Yogi Bear. Leeds, Dutch Farang, John Hughes, Mal, Lieutenant Columbo's Glass Eye, Tiller Hurt, Dutch Farang. Yeah, live on the main channel. This is just, not the new one. This is, I'm just doing this like once a week. Melton Mowbray Pork Pie, good evening. The Fat Gent, Eugene Vincent, Darren Mills, Ian UK, Peter Blue, Kev Mack. Jeez, have I jumped a bit? Have I jumped a bit? I've jumped a bit already. Kev Mack, Brian Hudson, Mick Tomazi, Ernest Connell, Ben Leno. I'm just booking a hotel for Bangkok next week, and saw the Swan Inn. Where you went live. Did I go live at the Swan Inn? Live. A lot of people thought the hotel was pretty dead. I mean, I went there if it's the one I'm talking about. The Swan Inn, that's in Bangkok, and it's bargain basement stuff. Ion Tilt, Chaz Brown, Leeds, Robert Scott, Wells 32, Oliver Stoller, okay, McLaren F1, good evening. Mike Richardson, Dixie Normus. Geez, I'm about 100 people in the chat already. That's quite amazing, isn't it? Jesus. Brian Street, okay. Damon, nice to hear from you, Damon, good evening. Brian Street, thank you for that super chat. I got a super chat already. Nightcap drink, thank you. Well, who's had a good bit of news today? Who's had a good bit of news? I had a good bit of news today. Nice little bit about news to start the day. Approximately a week after I applied for monetization on my second channel, Steady Eddie Live, it's come through, and it's all thanks to you guys, the ones who've subscribed. That channel's been around for a couple of years, Steady Eddie Live, but it's it's been under a different guise. There's some daft walking videos and that sort of stuff on there, but I decided to turn into a live channel, and now it's gone over 1,000 subscribers, well over 4,000 hours watch time. And now it's being monetized, so I can make good things out of it. We've had a good little community with the live streams. I felt a little bit more relaxed on those live streams simply because it's experimental stuff. And when you're doing something that experiment, you're allowed to make mistakes and what. But it's been good fun. And thanks for everyone who subscribed. And thanks. That's all I can say, really. McLaren F1, yeah. Howard Morris is in Phuket. Hang on, wait a minute. Before we do that, I better put Brian Street on the. Where are we? Where are we now? There you go, Brian Street. Yeah, thank you for that, Brian. I was waffling on anyway. It's very, very kind of you, and thanks for tuning into the other channel as well on a regular basis. We've got a nice little crowd there. I mean, any YouTube channel, even if you already have a YouTube channel, to do a new one, it takes a bit of time to get it going. But I've been doing a couple of streams recently, and they've gone down well. It's been through the week late at night, although I did do one on a Sunday afternoon. And that seems to be pretty good. I'm kind of thinking now that the new live stream, the new channel is up and running, I'll feel more comfortable doing live streams. I won't worry so much. See, the thing about this channel here, why it's essential to have, if you're going to do live streams, maybe to have two channels, one for videos and one for lives, is that this channel here, over the last 4 to 5 years, I've built this channel up slowly and methodically to 42,000 subscribers and over 12 million views. And whatever anyone says, it's difficult to do that. It takes a bit of going, and you have to know, you have to be attentive, and it does take a bit of going, and that's why I wouldn't want to jeopardize it for any reason. I wouldn't want to be doing a live stream where something untoward happened and that cause problems with YouTube. So I feel safer having the other one on, the live. The other one is my main live channel. Yeah, Singapore Dan, what's the topic tonight? The topic is a variety. Not a variety of things to tell. Don't forget, with this channel, this live stream I'll probably do this on a Wednesday night for a while. Yeah, it's basically about travel related stuff. On the other channel, it will be about anything. It'll be travel, which is what most people want to talk about, but it will also be about other things. I mean, the fact is, now that I'm back in the UK, although I am going other places. Now that I'm back in the UK, to simply talk about travel all the time, you run out of ideas of that. I mean, what's happening in the world of travel right now? Let's take Thailand, for example. I still haven't really had any convincing, info about whether people are going back to Thailand in their droves now that it's easy to get there. I know some people have, but I still think the main rush will be towards the end of this year. I mean, this is low season there now. And it is low season. I really can't see, mega amounts of people going to Thailand. The only news that I did see that's worth mentioning, it's not very good news, is that Thailand has started screaming for the pox. I don't want to keep saying, what pox I'm talking about. Pox. I mean, Jesus, when you hear that, you think, here we go again. Is this going to cause problems? Are we talking quarantine hotels again? Are we talking vaccination? But apparently, they're screening people. They're testing people at the airport right now. I mean, how are they testing them exactly? Well, how do you test for the, for the M-pox? I mean, what do you shove a banana up their ass or something? I mean, what the hell do you do? No, I don't like the sound of it, whatever it is. But right now, apart from that, the world of travel is a bit dull at the moment because, let's face it, Southeast Asian countries are in their low season right now. So I don't think there's really, really much happening right now. Hopefully we can get a guest on next week from Thailand to tell us how things are there right now. But that would not be this time. That would have to be another time, you see. Anyway, where are we now? Peter Blue, what am I drinking? I'm drinking a Kronenberg right now. I know it says dry black, though. I'm drinking a Kronenberg right now. Thank you. Johnny Bay, hi, Steady. Congrats on the ads, pal. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Johnny. Nice to hear from you, mate. Poey, big up to Sweeney. Okay. Thank you. JJ, good morning from Australia. Okay, good morning, JJ. 158 people in the chat. So, this is what you get when you have a bigger channel. I mean, I haven't actually made 100 people in the chat on the other channels yet, but the people who've been there tended to watch there for longer. And we've had some good little subjects, some nice little, it's a nice little community. Ernest Connell, nice to hear from you, Ernest. McLaren F1 race, Eddie. Okay, fine, thanks, McLaren. A regular on the other stream as well. Howard Morris, hi from Phuket. So, well, that'll be interesting to know. Tell us how Phuket is right now, Morris. Tell us how it is. It's a pity that you couldn't, get a webcam and come on the show, right now. So I have a little bit of problem getting some guests on. I mean, I have enough Facebook friends, and but a lot of people. Even some of the vloggers are a little bit wary of doing live streams. There are some, really good vloggers, well-known vloggers who make nice videos. But when you mention live streams, no, they don't feel comfortable with live streams. And I have had a few guests on in the past, but really, we need to get a few more guests on. But Howard Morris, if you want to tell us how Phuket is, I'd love to hear it. Gemini Star. We're all curious to know whether you returned that rucksack to Amazon yet. I didn't show that rucksack on this. I mean, Jesus, I've got to be careful getting my rucksack out, haven't I? Be careful. I mean, this is big enough. That's the question. Can I carry a lot? Okay. For those who didn't watch the other channel, that live stream, I premiered live on air my rucksack. I got my rucksack out, okay? And here it is right here. There you go. That's my rucksack. Okay. Now this lucky devil here is going all the way to Romania. Yes. Now, as you may know, I purchased a return flight for the amazing. It was actually £36.50. Bargain basement. A direct flight from one of the London airports to Bucharest. Yeah. 3.25-hour flight, return flight for the bargain basement return flight at £36.50. Absolutely amazing. Now, I usually lug this bloody big suitcase around with me, 20 kilo. But I thought, I've got to get out of that habit. You know, it's going to be nice and sunny. I'm sure the temperature is going to be great there. So I don't need too many pairs of jeans or whatever. So I've got to get used to traveling light. So I'm going to make I could, pay extra for to take the suitcase, but then that'll defeat the object. So I'm going to travel light. So I purchased from Amazon this thing, which is actually more expensive than a flight. I think. No, not more expensive. Slightly, near enough. $32.99 from Amazon. Now this is the dimensions that I'm supposed to be taking on the plane with me. But what can I fit in this? Just what can I fit in it? It's 40 by 30 by 20. Just what can I fit in there? So I just been thinking, I mean, maybe I might not be able to take my laptop. I might just take my mobile phone, do live streams there, and maybe do some videos when I get back. I don't know. What do you think? It doesn't look like it's going to carry much. Mark Oleg, congrats. Thank you, Mark. Nice to hear from you, mate. Great to hear from you. It's all about the other channel and the other channel and the ads. Yeah, okay. Well, that's really great. Let's see, where are we now? If the chat keeps. Let's see the chat. Okay, whoever this is, whoever this spammer is in, he's gone. Yeah, I blocked that spammer there. Okay. Gemini guy, nice to hear from you. Melton Mowbray pork pie. I'm thinking Cronenberg. Kev Mack. My boy was born in Phuket today. Brilliant. Congratulations. Then. Here's me celebrating getting ads on my second YouTube channel. You've got a nice little boy today. Brilliant. Well done, Kevin. A hearty congratulations to you. And if you want to tell us how Phuket is, we'd love to hear it right now. Neil Fleet, nice to hear from you, Neil. Good to hear from you all the way from Wavertree. Brian Hudson, will we have a squeaky door tonight? Quite possibly. It could. You never know. It could make a cameo appearance on the Steady Eddie show. Ernest Connell should have one channel for the trolls. Oh, bloody, we don't worry about trolls on air. He'll seriously, I don't have any moderate. He'll seriously think I worry about bloody trolls. They're all mummies, boys. Trolls are all mummies, boys. That's what they are. Trolls, they've all got skeletons in the closet. I bet some of the trolls are paranoid because of a video I made a couple of years ago about the Wongas. Those old women who go shagging young exotic men from exotic countries. You know what I mean? I bet you all of these trolls. I bet you their 60-year-old mother goes out to Gambia and Egypt. To have rumpy pumpy where young fellas who are probably younger than her own son. That's why these trolls, they're probably angry at me because I exposed the Wongas. You know what I mean? Yeah, okay. Trolls, they probably got teddy bears. They go to bed with a glass of milk and teddy bears and bollocks to them. We don't need trolls. Paul Hoskin, the only spam I like is on toast. Spam, that's cheap. And Monty Python made it. They ridicule. Apparently, the sales of spam went down after the famous Monty Python sketch. Spam, 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 lovely spam, lovable, whatever, wonderful spam. Okay, because they ridiculed. Apparently, people it's cheap and nasty food, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. You give me. If I come to your house for tea, Paul, and you give me spam on toast, I'd probably throw the spam away and eat the toast. Okay, where we go. Ben Leno, with that in mind, why are you live on this channel now? I don't know, it's my channel, isn't it? It's my living room. Bloody go with it, do with it. No, Ben Leno. Right now on this channel, this is still my main channel, but I'm only going to be doing one live stream a week on this one, unless like another one's covered whatever. But the other live stream, it still takes a bit of building up. It takes a while to build up, but that is the one where it will be predominantly for regular live streams. Paul Hoskin, hello, Thailand enthusiasts. Okay, you're making a bit of a monkey yourself there, Paul. Okay. Let's see now. Paul. Who's this now? Chuggalug Doug. Hi, Internet Farm. What are we doing into an here? Okay, Chuggalug Doug, whatever. Gordon, right? You have to, yeah, not yet. No. There's no bananas here, mate. No bananas here. Okay, Wayne Davidson, how are you doing, Ed? You're looking good, pal. I'm heading to Thailand 4th of June. Not seen my wife in 2 years. Well, good for you. Good for you, mate. Good for you. Now, earlier, what I said earlier, and I don't know this any more than anyone else knows it, but we're going into the Thailand is in the low season now, well into the low season, and the weather's probably no better there than it is here. I mean, but now that people are allowed to go there and it's free and easy, I mean, will there be a big rush of people? I don't think there will be. I don't think there will. But I have heard people like yourself who are going out there, and good luck to you, mate. Good luck to you. I very, very pleased for you. Very pleased for you. Ernest Connell, okay. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Dutch Varane. Good time to go Lockberry, okay. More monkey. Oh my God Almighty. Big bad, it'll be the gorilla pox after that. Never ending. I like gorillas. I felt terrible when, what's his name? Harambe got shot dead. Oh my God Almighty. McLaren F1 race, I haven't been with a monkey. Well, it's similar to, I don't want to give the names of viruses out, terrible, but isn't it a bit similar to the one that's, came out in the 1980s and we all thought we were going to die from it? It's sort of similar, isn't it? Well, let's hope it just goes away. We don't any of that. We don't want any of that. Ernest Connell, Be More Ron, special guest. Be More Ron is a very, very nice young man. He likes to drink and he likes his ladies. That's good for him, mate. He's got a live stream. Be More Ron. In case you didn't see, I actually met him on a live stream, and I also include a little bit on a video of him. He's a really, really good guy. He'd be welcome to come on here. Nice lad, good lad. Delayed Dave, just booked for Romania in September. I fly into. Let's mention this. Where is Clip? Where is that? And then out of Chisinau, Moldova. 3 weeks later, I'm on with some ideas from your Romania videos. Well, if it all goes to plan, and I can't see any reason yet why it shouldn't, then there will be plenty of videos coming from Romania. I'm going, late June to late July for a month. I'll be taking in cities, the Black Sea coast, and all that kind of stuff. I can't wait, mate. Cannot wait. So looking forward to it now. I've had me rest in real life. I wish it was tomorrow. I wish it was going tomorrow. But the thing is, you tend to find a lot of hot European countries. I don't always want to go in spring, even though that's sort of before peak season. Because the spring, the weather, even in places like Benidorm, places like that, the weather can be a bit hit and miss. Turkey's a gloriously hot country. But if you go there in the months of April or May, you are very, very likely to run into rain. It can be. It's from June onwards that the weather becomes far more reliable. So I'm really, I deliberately chose next month. Damien McGuinn, pies. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna. Oh my God Almighty! Let me see. I've gone too far in the chat. Okay. Oh, Damon. Thank you, Damon. Very, very kind of you, Damon. A nice super chat. £8.99. A little bit towards the ball sack. Oh, sorry, rucksack. I wish you all the best on my travels. I want a full report on your next adventure. I'll be bringing forward, but honestly, my enthusiasm right now, I like I said a moment ago, I've had me rest and relaxation, doing not a great deal. It's 3 weeks, isn't it, since I came back, and what have I done? Not a great deal, but other than boot that flight. But I'm really looking forward. I am so looking forward. There's not a lot of guys my age doing vlogs in Romania right now, so I'll be the first one. I still don't know if I'm gonna be taking my laptop and camera equipment out there. I might just take my mobile and a GoPro and maybe do live streams out there, and maybe do the vlogs when I come back. See what happens anyway. Thanks for that super chat, Damon. I appreciate that. Let's see. Robert Jones. Steady, you've got blisters on your hands, yeah. Aired after the Iceland girls went home when you left. Oh, God. Yeah, oh, absolutely. They did. They thought, oh, my God Almighty. Chaz D. Hey up, Eddie. Just turned on. Have I missed much yet? No, not much at all. Not much at all. Hello, Eddie. When are you going to Pattaya again? I'd like to go to Pattaya again, but it isn't that long since I came back. So Pattaya is out of my system right now. It won't be that long before I'm missing it again. Harold Batterson, hell yeah, Harold Batterson. Okay, so I mean, for this live stream, this live stream is going to be a little bit about travel. Although it's quite. I mean, if I was doing live streams about travel all the time, I'd quickly run out of ideas and give up. Don't forget, when the lockdown came in a couple of years ago, a lot of YouTubers who run out of videos just thought, to hell with it, I'll just disappear for a while. I mean, I was one of the ones who just kept going with these these live streams. I didn't want to just disappear. I kept going. The fact is, travel is one subject, and sooner or later, if you're stranded there in England, you just run out of ideas about talking about travel, especially when there's not really exciting in the world of travel right now at this moment in time. And that's why I just want to save this live stream here, for the travel. Funnily enough, on the other channel, the guys who turn up there, we talk more about travel than any other subject. But on the other channel, we will talk about other things. Another thing I would love to do, I would love to do live streams outdoors, close to where I live. But I live in the southwest of England, and the reception for the internet reception's bloody awful here. So I can't. One good thing I have heard, I did see it on a video. So apparently Romania has really, really powerful internet in Romania. Apparently it's one of the best places for it. So hopefully I'll be able to do loads of outdoor live streams. Looking forward to that. Paul Oskin, spam fritters are nice. Doctor Strange, greetings, Eddie. Can we get a hell yeah? Just give him one. Hell yeah, in case you didn't hear it. Ernest Connell hasn't seen his wife or girlfriend in 2 years. That's good. Good luck to him. Good luck to him. Who are we talking about? So I did acknowledge that chappie. You thought hopefully things be better in Thailand for December. Well, that is the peak of the peak month. It's getting better now. It is getting better now. I mean, there's other things. It's no sooner we stop talking about the dreaded antivirus, we're now talking about the mpox. I mean, it's like a never-ending saga. I'll tell you what I'm bloody fed up with. What I'm fed up with, I mean, is the news. The news that we have here in the UK is such crap. I know there's terrible things happening in the world. Dreadful things like, last night in, that American school. And oh God, that's truly dreadful things. My heart goes out to those people. My heart goes out to the victims. That is truly dreadful. And of course, what's happening, in Eastern Europe, I don't want to talk about that. I'm not even allowed to talk about that in YouTube. There's some really dreadful things happening in the world. But what I'm absolutely fed up with, when you hear the same repetitive news story over and over again, do you think to yourself, oh my God, I can't hear this anymore? And the one that's doing my head in right now at this moment in time, whenever I switch the news on, is bloody Partygate. For those in America or Australia who's not familiar with this, what it is, it's apparently our government, certain people high up in the hierarchy in our government, it's been revealed they were having little gatherings when the rest of us were being told to lock down during the pandemic a couple of years ago. And, you know, it's all bitching about it and it's going on and on. You know, two people got together and had a Marks and Spencer's sandwich in number 10 Downing Street. Oh, for Christ's sake, it's doing me. I don't want to hear about it anymore. And then the leader of the opposition, who was throwing bricks at the government, it's been revealed that he had a curry. I mean, he had a curry with friends. He was actually filmed having a curry. He was having a curry during the lockdown period when we were all told that we've got to self-isolate and keep away from other people. He was having a curry. This is how bizarre British politics have come. It's run by a bunch of bloody clowns. You've got the leader of the opposition accused the Prime Minister of having a Marks and Spencer sandwich, and the Conservatives are accusing him of having a curry. These are the people who are running our country. I was just so pissed off hearing about every time I switch on the news. It's the headline news, all these dreadful things, and it's still the headline news. Currygate, Partygate. Oh, have you ever heard anything so bloody ridiculous? And I think to myself, I'm doing a poxy little live stream here, from here, but I'm probably talking more sense than that shout of crap, are you? Oh, God almighty. Currygate, Partygate. Anyway, where are we now? I was going to answer this question here. Anthony Leville. Hey, Steady Eddie, is Crete worth a visit? And if so, what part do you recommend? Well, it depends what you want from Crete. I mean, if you're after the naughty stuff, it's probably not the place. But let me tell you, I went to Crete last year for the first time ever, in the glorious month of September, when those kind of countries have got wonderful weather, and it's just after the peak season, and the weather's fantastic. And Crete is a beautiful island. It's lovely. The people that you meet there, the people that you meet in Crete. Oh, I've done plenty of videos. There's plenty of videos on my list. Beautiful landscape. And the thing about that part of the country, and Turkey as well, you know, this may sound crazy to some people, but you get such lovely clear blue skies there. Whereas you go to Thailand, and even in the summertime, it's sort of hazy. Out in that part of the world, the Greek islands and Turkey, you get such beautiful cloudless blue skies. Crete's wonderful. The landscape is fantastic, and the people are fantastic, and you'll love it. Go to Crete and enjoy yourself. Have a great time, mate. Have a great time. Kawasaki 59. Just retired in Thailand, Eddie. Far cheaper. What's retirement all about? Isn't retirement about like you? I don't think I can retire right now. I mean, I've still got this traveling bug in me. Retirement means that you pick one place in the world and stay there for the rest of your life. That's what it means, isn't it? Well, I'm just not ready to do that yet. I like going other places, so I can't see myself retiring just yet. Well, not in Thailand just yet. Ichigo, when is Romania trip? In about another 3 or 4 weeks' time. Thailand bound. Will it be a 4-hour live stream tonight? No. Nice and easy. Nice to hear from you, Peter, anyway. Peter, Thailand bound. You will all know Peter from Thailand bound. I will be appearing on Peter's live stream. I think it's 3 o'clock this Sunday coming on Peter's channel. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to it. Nice couple of hours. Peter and I get on well together, but it won't be a 4-hour stream. Well, but then again, I've said that before, and it won't be. It'll be a couple of hours max. Each time I've had a live stream with Peter, it's I woke up with a terrible hangover the next morning, and I can't be doing with too many of those. But nice to hear from you, Peter, anyway. There we go. Who else? Welcome. Watching from Tbilisi, Georgia, in Eastern Europe. What's that like? I've never been to Georgia. Never been there. Never been there. Danish Bacon, another regular. Good evening, Eddie. Just in now, mate. Nice to hear from you, Danish Bacon. Nice to hear from you. Hope all's well, mate. El Terrifico. Eddie, you look like you're dressed for winter. Yeah, well, that's the way it feels. I mean, this is... I live in southern England when it's supposed to be warmer and sunnier. This is now... We're coming towards the end of May. Shouldn't summer be beginning? It's still bloody cold. It's raining and cold. And on the plus side of that, on the plus side, we get crap summers in this country, in England. On the plus side, I'm always suspicious if you get a long, dry spring. I think you pay for it with a wet summer, and it can work out. So if you get a crap spring, as it certainly is right now, that might bode well for the summer. We'll see about that. Nick Franco, are you going to bring back a 20-stone gypsy and her 9 children? No. Who's that? I am Tilt. Okay. Well, yeah, okay. But all right, that controversial stuff there. Controversial stuff. What's this? YouTube, more videos on where to meet women, please. You've got to be careful in this day and age. I know what you mean. I know what you mean, mate. You know, we all want to see girls. We all want to see women. The fact is, YouTube's becoming very, 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 very prudish in this day and age, and they're watching you. And like I said, with this channel, I've worked very, very hard with this channel, so you can't push me. Do you know? Let me tell you something. On the other channel, Steady Eddie Live. As well as some live streams, there's a lot of other videos, walking videos and videos that are filmed on beaches and places like Crete and Turkey and whatever. Lots of other little videos where I haven't done any commentary. I had it monetized today, and within about 10 minutes, all of the videos were monetized, the live streams as well, all the videos with the healthy green symbol, except for one. And they put the yellow symbol, which means limited or no ads because it's too risky. And do you know why they did that? Because it featured, would you believe, a Turkish belly dancer. A nice, really, really good-looking Turkish woman in there gyrating in their belly dancing, all sorts of innocent stuff. YouTube demonetized that video simply because it featured a belly dancer. Do I need to say more? You've got to be careful with YouTube. You just got to be careful. Brendan Austin, I booked Thailand for a month in July. If I made a mistake by not waiting until next year, this will be my first time. Something tells me I should have waited. I got a feeling July will be wet. It's hit and miss. 3 months of the year that I've never ever been to Thailand, June, July, August, and they are like really very much. I think maybe September. I've been to Thailand in September and October, but I think July is in the heart of the rainy season, and a lot of people are put off because they think it's going to be raining. Now I haven't been out there, but it's luck. It's luck. It's luck. It'd probably be quiet there because that is the time of the year when most people don't go to Thailand. But you booked there for a month in July, you might like it. I mean, the thing is, it probably won't have the crowds there, so you might like it all the better for that. As for you making a mistake by not waiting until next year, Jesus, mate, with all that's going on, I think you've got to grab your holidays while you can, really, because we're just coming to the end of the Antides. We next we might have the Funky Monkey. You never know. If it's okay for you to go to Thailand in July, go there, and I'm sure you'll have a good time. It might be a bit wet. It's luck. With regards to the weather, it is luck. It might be gloriously sunny, might be wet. You just never ever know. Let me see now. Yeah. Ellen, is it me? You talk about somebody loves. Oh, somebody loves me. Jesus, that's a revelation. I thought nobody loved me. Thank you anyway. I love you too. Patriots just won. Is there a beach town in Romania? Yes, it's on the Black Sea, and probably there's some nice, lovely Romanian chicks. There is some videos on YouTube. Um, Constantina and another one. It begins with an M. It sounds something like Mania or something like that. But yeah, there are beach towns in there in Romania. And I've heard it's one of those places where, the lovely Romanian women walk around, skimpy thongs. Oh, I'm going there. I'm going. Let's see. Let's see. What have we got here? What have we got here? What have we got here? Hey, up, Dutch Farang, mate. Okay. Let's see. What is this? Let's just go back. I think I've I oh yeah, it's getting this is getting interesting. This girl who loves me, could somebody tell me what LMFAO means? I lose track of all of these, IMO, whatever. I lose track of the meaning of all of these little words. What does it mean exactly? I love you, sugar daddy. Oh, you want me to be your sugar daddy? Oh, I'm your sugar daddy, honey bunch. Yeah, of course I am. You picked the wrong one there, love. Thailand bound. I'm looking forward to our double act on Sunday afternoon. We'll show them, Peter. We'll show the ones who have been brought up on Morecambe and Wise. They ain't seen nothing yet. Okay. How better is Lana Beach any good? Jesus, you're going back a bit now. Lana Beach in Turkey. And Alana, I've heard of Alana. I might have been to Alana. Can't remember that one, mate. Can't remember it. Spicy Rose, the most drink beer and wine in Romania. A beer in a bar is less than $2 normally. I've heard good reports. I'm not building my hopes up too much because, like everyone who's traveled to countries, there have been a lot of great countries and a few disappointing ones. So I'm not building my hopes up. But I think I've got a good idea that the weather will be good then. I really, really do. From middle to late June to later July, I think the weather's going to be damn good there because those European countries, once they get into their summer is far, far more reliable than what we have in England. I mean, here we have the most unpredictable weather. You can get just as much rain in the summer in England as you can in the winter. So I'm not Bill Musa, but I am looking forward to that place. Let's see, Bugsy 6061. Nice to hear from you, mate. In fact, many of your subscribers are some terrible people with a sense of humor in the gutter. I love it. Okay, good to hear it. Good to hear from you, mate. Brian Cabbage. Okay, good evening, Eddie. Good to see you had a good time in Thailand. Yeah, I did have a good time. Got off to a negative start, with the onion variant running right, but eventually picked up and it turned out bloody good. There you go. Thailand bound, guys. Sunday, 3 p.m. Edward Sweeney and Thailand bound live on the Thailand bound channel. Remember, be there or be square. Okay. Harold Betterson, Roger Doghair on the other channel. You never know. We deal with the See, the thing about the other channel, I mean, I said this before, but travel is one subject. And sometimes, with the other channel, I have made it clear that once we run out of talk about travel, and we run out of talk, when it's going to finish, we'll talk about other things. I made it. All of a sudden, I might just start talking about other things. We done an overrated one the other night. And it went. What about Morecambe and Wise? Where Morecambe and Wise overrated? We can do another one if you want, maybe later on in the stream, just as an example. But remember, travel is one subject. If you're really going to do regular live streams, you need to talk about other subjects because there's lots of other subjects out there. We'll make it up as we go along. Spicy roads, beer in a store is really cheap. Are you talking about Romania? Let's see. Oh, it's getting sexy now. Getting sexy. I give you everything you want free. Just let me know when you travel to Poseidon or Bangkok again, Eddie. Okay. LMFA, LMFAO girl. Okay. Thank you, LMFAO girl. Okay. I think to be honest with you, I think I understated that, didn't I? You know, words. I think I just read that in. I think we better read that in a more sensual way. A more sensual way, shall we? LMFA, oh girl. I give you everything I want, free. Just let me know when you want to travel to Pattaya or Bangkok again, Eddie. Okay then, my darling. There you go. I think she likes me. Okay, here we go now. Ernest Connell, Romania 8J. I've heard that Romania. I seen a video last week. One thing about Romania, whether it's true or not, I mean, but I did see that apparently that's got some of the best signal, the best internet going. Paul Hoskin, 12 hours live stream this Sunday. I couldn't do that, mate. Robert Jones. Stead, he was the best blogger you met. I met some good bloggers when I was out there in Thailand. I met Nick Dean, who was really hospitable, really hospitable. Jim Andrews, who has a great channel, does some wonderful film. I also met Chad, from CB Media. It was great to meet. He was a real fun guy. We had a couple of really good nights out. And who else did I meet? Also Carl, who does Carl's Thailand. Consider checking him out. He does some wonderful, if you like the landscapes of Thailand and the adventure, lovely channel. So they were all good people, good people. Let me see now. Harold Betterson, O2 Network still gives free roaming in EU. Really, that's good to know. I'm not on O2, but could always get another SIM card. Damon, I'm enjoying your new music channel. Great stuff. And video footage. Yeah, there is another. I don't want to promote it just yet, because I only started the other day. But, there's some really good non-copyrighted music. Really good stuff out there. And if you download it, you can use it without a problem. And I've been putting a few walking videos of them. It's just something, it is actually a third channel, but I'm not going to, try and promote it yet. It'll take a long time before that. The reason that I uploaded those music videos to that channel is simply because I tried to bring them onto this live stream, but the StreamYards, it was just so problematic. But thanks for mentioning that anyway, Damon. Touch Farang, hey, with the monkeys, okay. Daniel Kelly, hi Eddie, how's you? I'm doing all right, mate. Nice to hear from you. McLaren F1 race, Thailand bound. This will lead into Monaco Grand Prix. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Might have problems. Oh, I wouldn't mind seeing the Monaco Grand Prix, to be honest with you. Let's see. Dickie Hertz, thumbs up, people. Thank you. Thanks for that. Spicy roads. It's amazed me how much English is spoken in Romania. Yeah, I think I've heard that. I've heard that as well. Let's explore Bangkok. British citizens can visit Georgia without a visa for up to a year. Really, but is it any good? Is it any good? I've heard mixed reviews. Mike Richardson. Sick to death hearing about Partygate. I am as well. I get when I get a story, and it is serious because the fact is when they were telling everybody, the country, to stay at home and be good, they were apparently mixing, having exciting food stuffs like curries and Marks and Spencer's sandwiches and all this kind of stuff. So there's a fair bit of box, but it's just a news that I can't bear to listen to it anymore. Does me head in. Wells 32. I'll be in Thailand November with my cheeky monkey. Good for you, mate. Good for you. Johnny B, I cannot watch the news now. It's way too depressing. I'd rather die in ignorance. Absolutely nothing positive ever. Yeah, absolutely. I agree, mate. I agree. I agree. I'll tell you what, the BBC, okay, you know, the British Broadcasting Corporation. I mean, you know, it's been brilliant. You know, we all grew up with the BBC. That's what you pay your TV license for. The British Broadcasting Corporation. All the fantastic shows that it gave us over the years. Only Fools and Horses, Fawlty Towers, Monty Python. All the wonderful shows that the BBC gave us, and the news. The BBC is supposed to be impartial right throughout the world, wherever you are in the world. You know, you can listen to BBC Radio or BBC. Absolutely wonderful. But it gradually got more and more crap. And you know what? A couple of years ago, I was just shocked at the base. I just gave up on it because I like to have the news channel on the TV, the News 24, but which I don't anymore. I'm not plugged into a TV, and I watch YouTube. I don't bother with it. I don't bother with any of that crap. But I watched the BBC News one day a couple of years ago in an afternoon, right? The totally wonderful, dignified BBC News, and I was horrified by a news story that came up. I was watching at the TV, and all of a sudden, or I was eating something. All of a sudden, it came on the BBC News. News flash. I thought, oh my, breaking news. I thought, oh my God, what's happened now? All of a sudden, they've cut the news and they're bringing us breaking news. Something terrible has happened in the world. Something totally terrible has happened in the world. Something happened. I mean, what has happened? Has there been an earthquake somewhere? Has a bomb gone off? Has there been a tsunami of thousands of people being killed? What has happened? So I sat forward in my chair to intently watch the news. And do you know what happened? Do you know what the breaking news was? The breaking news was that Keith Harris had died. That's right. Keith Harris, of Keith Harris and Orville fame, had died age 67. That was the breaking news on the BBC. Keith Harris, who puts his hand up a bloody puppet, has died. And that is breaking news on the BBC, for Christ's sake. I think I've actually got a picture of Keith Harris somewhere. I've got a picture of Keith Harris. I'll show you. This man actually died. And it was breaking news on the TV, the BBC News, the most respectful news channel in the whole world. Breaking news, this man has died. I don't know about the puppet. I don't know if the puppet's still alive, but Jesus Christ, I really, really needed to know right there at that very, 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 very moment that Keith Harris had died. As for awful as puppets, I mean, what's happened? Is he an orphan now? Is he? Oh my God! I just gave up on the BBC. Load of crap. Absolute load of bloody crap. Okay. Anyway, here we go. I hope Orville's all right. I hope he's got a good home. Samuel Hutchinson, £5. Okay, thank you, Samuel Hutchinson. Thank you for that super chat. I really appreciate that. Evening, Eddie. Hope Romania works out well. We'll have a beer on meetings. Thank you. Apparently, if it all works well, I think, you never know, might have quite a lot of beers for the £5. I've seen some YouTube videos where, I mean, apparently you can get very, very cheap beer there. I mean, if you go to some bars there, you know, some bars that you want to go in, then you probably pay more for the beer, but whatever. But yeah, well, thanks for that anyway. I really, 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 really appreciate that. Thanks for that super chat, mate. Cheers. Okay, here we go. Pep, Eddie was seen at the pork party on lockdown. Oh my God, that's it. I'm in for it, aren't I? Johnny D, Eddie, when are you going to Romania? Next month, late next month. Can't wait. Donald Boudreau, are there go-go bars and massage parlors where you'd be traveling to in Romania? Rumpy, bumpy, dirty, soapy massages, lovely ladies. Well, if there is, I wouldn't mind. But the thing is, those I have to be honest. A lot of those Eastern European places, I'd be careful of them. I mean, it's not like going into Thailand in Pattaya or even Bangkok. I could go into a go-go bar without worrying. Buy a drink without worrying, even buy a lady a drink as long as I ask the price without worrying, because they're really good in Thailand. They really are. But those Eastern European countries, they do have a culture of ripping you off big time, really, 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 really big time. They, Krakow, or even Central Europe, Germany, Hamburg, and places like this. You do have to be careful. So I would really be careful before I went into places like that. Singapore, Dan. I stopped watching the news a long time ago, and my outlook on life got better fast. Anyone who watches the news day in and out becomes depressed. I like to know what's happening in the world. I just don't want to know that Keith Harrison and that bloody puppet of his, dropped dead. I just don't really need to know that. Okay. Jason Finch. I wanted to set Witching Girls live stream again. Yeah, okay. Yeah, whatever. Paul Hoskin, pork pie with loads of Branston pickle. I'll tell you what I'm having tonight, because it's too cold to be eating pork pie. I love pork pies, but it's actually too cold to be eating cold pork pies. I mean, right now, doesn't feel like summer. It feels like, well, it certainly, it certainly doesn't feel like summer. The weather is more like autumn. But I tell you what I do like. All the food I'm eating now is hot stuff. What I do like a lot is the McCain jacket potatoes. Do them in the oven. Look, really, really nice. Split them up, put a nice bit of butter or whatever there. So I really do. I think I'm going to have a jacket potato later. Brian Cabbage, I never vote. They should all be in jail. All they do is tell lies. One rule for them, and everyone else has to abide by the law. Okay, fine. Thank you. Let's explore Bangkok. British citizen passport holders can stay in Armenia without a visa up to 180 days. Really? But is it any good? I've never met anyone yet who's been to Armenia. How about Azerbaijan? Azerbaijan apparently got some beautiful women, but what's that place all about? How accessible is it? Danish bacon. Now, this is important. This goes back to the subject of retirement. Live a nomadic retirement, a year or two here and there. Now, that sounds more up my street, but I think you're overlooking something there as well. I mean, retirement, and travel don't necessarily go well together. It's okay, when retirement is after you've finished traveling. The problem about retirement and still wanting to travel is that when you get older, it's not as easy to travel, really, especially if you live in various places. I mean, 10 years time, it might be the case when it simply can't physically do that. Daniel Kelly, no, he means retired in Thailand and travel from there. Yeah, no, that's more like it. That's more like it. Anton Leville, £5. Thanks for your reply, mate. Have a beer on me. Thank you, Anton. Anyway, cheers for that. Those Romanian beers are stocking up now. Skull, I believe it is that they drink there. Okay, let's see what else have we got. Samuel Hutchinson, spot on, Eddie. Keep traveling. Yeah, when you look forward, your life's been built around traveling for so many years. It's not really easy to just give it up. I mean, I still, where would I retire to? If I went to Thailand, where exactly would I retire to? I mean, it wouldn't even be good for my YouTube channel. If I retired somewhere like Pattaya, I don't think YouTube needs another Pattaya vlogger right now. Paul Hoskin, are the bar girls interested in us anymore? They get drinks on a live stream. Are they still going those live stream when those girls are live streaming on YouTube? Are they still going? There seems to be a lot of them popping up a year or two ago. I tend to watch a couple of those, see these lovely girls, in lovely, skimpy bikinis and all that. I'd see the thumbnail, I'd switch it on, I'd watch them for about 30 seconds and then get bored of it and then switch it off. So I don't know. I don't know what the script is with them. Philip Mulville, you look great, Eddie. Blessings. Thank you. Thank you for it. Thank you, mate. Spicy Roads. I want to go to Georgia next. Most Westerners can stay for the year with no visa. Tell me more. Is it is it good? I haven't really heard much feedback. Much feedback right now. Yeah, Ben Leno. Okay, it's 4 a.m. here. Here, and the temperature is 27. Okay, you've got the same thumbnail as someone else. Brian Cabot. Good evening, Eddie, from sunny Wigan Pier. Oh, exotic destination. Good evening to you, mate. Good evening. Where are we? Let me see it now. What is this now? Hot bananas. Give us a Transylvania twist, Ed, and get you all in the mood. Okay, fine, thank you. Sam, I am. Wet season is good. Nice to hear from you, mate, especially when slippery. Thank you. Mr. German. Hey, Ed, it doesn't seem 5 minutes of you in Thailand. There you are doing your Patrick Moore impression again. Yeah, I like my little my background there. I kind of like it. Doesn't go down well with everyone. Let's see. Eddie, have you packed that mini suitcase? No, not yet, but I've just had another thought. Okay, here's the mini suitcase. Right there it is. No, there's not going to be much getting in there. I don't know. I've got to have some camera equipment or something in there. But what about T-shirts and shorts and whatever? How many of them are we going to get in there? Now, I thought to myself, wait a minute, there is another way of doing it, a surreptitious one. How about if I take, a few T-shirts and shorts, items of clothing and a couple of other things, but I don't put them in there. Instead, I put them in a co-op bag. Maybe you can put them in a co-op bag, take it with me, and pretend I've just done a bit of shopping at the airport. Do you think I'll get away with that? That could be for, bung a few T-shirts in there, and then there'll be more room in the case, won't it? Oh, ingenious. Who's this? LMF, you my sugar daddy. I like you. Oh, absolutely wonderful. Brian Street, what colour is the Black Sea? Last time I looked, it was blue. Good one, like it. Yeah, Bart finds there are plenty of 20 stones with hairy gashes in Romania, Ed. Okay, nice to hear. Who's this? Let's explore Bangkok. I'm heading to Turkey as soon as the gateway to my. I'm heading to Turkey as soon as the gateway to my adventures. Good for you, mate. Good for you. Good for you. Okay, Kenny Bear. Evening, Eddie. Okay, thank you. Let's see. Okay, where am I? Let me have a little look. Let's see. Patriotist. One, are the Romanian ATM safe? There's an I don't know. I won't be looking forward to using an outdoor ATM. It's the ATMs in Britain that are unsafe, and it's not necessarily Romanians. It's British people. Jesus, I mean, I mentioned this before, but how many bloody times have I used an outdoor ATM in the high street where I live, and I put my card in, the next minute some shady bastard comes out of nowhere, and it's not foreigners either, it's English people. It's English people, people who don't want to work, who just want to, creep up behind people at ATMs. Who's this? Okay. LMF, okay. I know you from video and YouTube, and I really like you, Daddy. Oh, she's calling me Daddy now. Okay. Johnny B, well-travelled man. Johnny B, there's a bar in Romania called Thor's Hammer, and you may want to avoid that one. Thor's Hammer. Okay, I'll bear that one in mind. Thanks for that info. Damon, do you think you'll be able to get a dirty massage on your next travels? If a dirty massage is available, you know, in Rome, those Romanian girls are beautiful. Oh, they are wonderful. I've encountered Romanian girls in Amsterdam and in Berlin, and they are wonderful. They are lovely, lovely girls, and they are really surprisingly trustworthy. And you know, they're wonderful. But the thing is, I've got a sneaky feeling that a lot of the really, really lovely Romanian girls have actually left Romania simply because, you know, since the borders open and they can move around, they probably found they can make a lot more money in Germany or Paris or whatever. Okay, Dana's Bacon, can you do your Bernie Winters impression, please? Right, Bernie Winters, for those who, Mike and Bernie Winters, for those who don't know, were a British TV comedy duo, the poor man's Morecambe and Wise. In fact, the very, very, very poor man's Morecambe and Wise. In fact, they were complete and total rubbish. And I recall them for the TV years ago. But then I watched an episode of their show, and it was a show. 45 minutes of my life entirely wasted. Mike and Bernie Winters. Bernie was supposedly the funny one, a gormless looking sod. So anyway, and his catchphrase was, can you do your Bernie Winters impression? Oh, his catchphrase was the daftest, most nonsensical catchphrase ever. His catchphrase was, seriously, what kind of bloody catchphrase? What kind of catchphrase? I mean, it's like it's a celebration of being a gormless twat. You know what I mean? What kind of cat? Go and Google Mike and Bernie Winters and see this absolute in an era, a golden era of the most wonderful comedy of all time. You had that pair of oh Jesus Christ. Anyway, yeah, let's see. Paul Hoskin, you were on a winner there, Ed. Are you talking about that sexy girl out in there who keeps messaging me? LMFAO girl. Yes. Only one yes? Only one yes? How about saying yes? Yes! Yes! Yeah, that's the way you're supposed to say it. Okay. Johnny B, I'm a vocal. Probably an old baby. Don't he planning on me? Oh, you have to laugh, though. You have to laugh. Probably the best fun she's had all day. I like you. Oh, this is get. Oh my God, I'm blushing. I'm blushing. Oh, I better go to the bathroom in a moment and powder my nose and brush my hair. Let's see, 569. Eddie, you sound like a right dirty old man. You dirty old man. Oh, God almighty. Paul Hoskin, great Hannibal Lecter impression there, Ed. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Let's explore Bangkok. I must be beyond with the time. It's nearly 11 p.m. Well, it's gone past 11 p.m. here. Yeah, Jeffrey, as long as we're asking you, I don't know what these bloody 555. I think these things catch on, don't they? All of a sudden, these things come out of nowhere and catch on, and everyone's bloody using it. I'm still trying to figure out what lol means. I mean, you get to the, it's like sort of fading out now, but a couple of years back, there's people who can't can't write a sentence without using the word lol, for Christ's sake. Mike Richardson. Oh, we could get to know each other. I think you're talking about, MLF Olga, whatever the hell she is. Hopefully you're not talking about me. Okay. Alan H. J3, the tie word for 5 is said as ha. So 555 is ha ha ha. Yeah. That's what I thought. That's what I heard anyway. Yeah, Paul Hoskin, jack of potato, that's healthy. None of you melt loads of cheese over it, isn't. There you go. He's got Stephen Forex. It's healthy till you throw half a pound of cheese. Yeah, that's it exactly. Asteroid, listen to the news is a wasted time because everything they cover is a lie. Well, they're there. They are there. The newspapers are there to sell newspapers. The TV news is there so that you will watch it and get the viewing figures up. Sniper Duels, Balls and Bankrupt. There's this place like Armenia, great streamer, great vlogger. I think you mean. Yeah, he is a great vlogger, absolutely terrific. He's got a huge channel. I think he's absolutely brilliant. I don't always like a lot of the places he goes. I think they're a bit depressing, but he's so good he can make even depressing places seem interesting. Thomas Hancock, if you give an Indian an inch, they will take him out or whatever. Davy Boy 666 having a heat wave in Romania there. They're going to 13th. Well, you'll be there before me anyway. Good for you. Good for you. I am looking forward to it. I am looking forward. And like you say, I must admit, the flight, the bargain basement flight, it's the bargain basement flight that I'm having. I'm not booking my coach ticket just yet to the airport, simply because that flight is a few weeks away. And the problem with flights is that they change times and whatever. So I'm going to leave it a bit before I book anything else. But the flight's in the bag anyway, and I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to it. Let's see. Let's see, lots of bearded women in Romania. I'm sure they're equally hairy down under also. Not the ones I've encountered. Catching comfort. Doesn't matter how many Battaya vlogs there are. We will still watch your videos for your take on things in Battaya, even if it's places. We say, thank you, mate. Good to there. Mad, they say you're never more than 6 foot away from a vlogger in Battaya. Do you know something? I actually seen one. It was a video or a live stream or something when 3 or 4 vloggers just appeared. And one vlogger met up with another vlogger, and they were at a pizza stand somewhere. And then another vlogger came along and started, and then there were 3 or 4. It reminded me of that legendary Monty Python sketch with all the Alan Wickers. All the Alan Wickers started appearing on a beach and getting in the way of each other. Legendary. Danish Bacon, I only ever managed 30 seconds as well watching those girls live stream. Some of them are really quite good and lovely girls. But what do you do? I mean, do you just watch them all the time? Not really for me. LMFAO girl, more like please under this live stream to be my sugar. My sugar daddy, my sugar Eddie. No, that being called sugar Eddie. Oh, lovely stuff, lovely stuff. Dickie Hurt, is Keith still dead? Have you talking Keith's dead, but Orville's still alive if you want to go and visit him. Devil's Den. Thai girls know the Sims will send them cash just before teasing them on a land. Some of those girls are lovely, and let's face it. I mean, we went through really, really depressing times for a couple of years, and those live streams, watching the girls in skimpy bikinis and all that, they give a lot of pleasure to a lot of people. They give a lot of pleasure. So, wasn't there one of them? There was one of them, wasn't there? And I didn't watch it myself, but I heard about it. And apparently they did get a lot of donations, but they were doing things with bananas and doing all kinds of, vulgar things. And they were making a lot of money. And the next thing, bang, YouTube shut the channel down. You know, remember, Big Brother is watching all the time. You've got to be careful. They must have been really, really peed off about that. Martin Blunson, hey Eddie, £8 for 4 months in Thailand sounds good to me. How much extra for the dirty dozen? Well, it's it's up to you, mate. You know, you can spend as much or as little as you want. Let's see. Let me see now. What have we got now? Let's see. Dutch Farang, Amsterdam. Well, you are called Dutch Farang, aren't you? I love Amsterdam. Absolutely love it. Who's this? Thomas Anko. She loves Ed's plastic bag. Yeah, maybe she knows me from the co-op. Maybe that's where she's seen me before. Oh, that's interesting. Delboy K, the likes of Romania and Slovakia, you just use the escort sites. Good to know. Good for know. I'm going out there. I've got a dirt cheap bargain basement flight out there. And when I get out there, I'm going to soak up the culture. I'm just going to soak up the culture. If there's nice ladies out there, if I can meet a nice lady, oh yeah, wonderful, all to the better. But I like traveling. I do like traveling, and I haven't been to Romania before. And I'm looking forward to it. And apparently, it's a much better country now than what it used to be. Let's see. It was Jesus. Why is this? Why is this going? Let's see. McLaren F1 race. I'm trying to do a brick wall, no problem. Hey, you went into motorsports, obviously. I wouldn't mind seeing the Monaco Grand Prix. I wouldn't mind seeing the Monaco Grand Prix. I really wouldn't mind seeing it. Let's see. Dickie Queenbunk. Hi, Ed. You can ask about drinking beer and Battaya. I got sick, really sick from. I don't like Chang. I don't like it. I don't like it. And I'm not well. I feel sick in my bed in soy. Okay. Did you hear about pints of muck? I don't like Chang. I just do not. Do you know something? I actually recently bought a pint of Chang because he didn't have Heineken on tap, but they had Chang. So, give me a pint of Heineken. Sorry, give me a pint of Chang on a hot day in Koh Samui. And I had a nice cold pint of Chang, yeah. And I took a couple of sips out of it, and I was almost tempted to just bloody, give it back. I mean, I just don't like it. Don't like it. Mike Richardson, I fancy LMFA, oh girl, but she does not want it. Oh, I'll try and get you. I'll try and get you a date with her. Who's this now? The chat is going all over the place. David Heisenberg, look like. Do not powder your nose, and you may come back looking and sound like Bernie Winters. More, no time. Please do not. Please do not. As one Bernie Winters is bad enough. Stevie H, Romanian pop. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Eddie, you will be in heaven. Okay. McLaren F1 race. Editors avoid my messages like the 8 F1. I will watch the stream after 4 p.m. Okay, you better see Peter about that. You better get in touch because it's going to be on Peter's channel, you see. Who's this? Marco Bernata. Sounds like a bloody, one of those Latin, those Latin cabaret singers, doesn't he? Listen, Eddie, I know about Steff Traveller, but he's no. Oh, no, don't be saying that. Don't be saying that. He's a good guy. I like him. Thomas Hancock. Is Keith Urban dead? Who's Keith Urban? I've heard of an actor called Carl Urban. He was in that really, really good series on Amazon called The Boys. Carl Urban. As far as I know, I've never heard of Keith Urban. Patriots is one. Lots of Romanian girls are looking for their sugar daddy. Oh, I can't wait to meet him. Can't wait to wait to. Devil's Den. National Express ticket price to airports go up massively if you leave it less than 4 weeks to book. Not really. I don't think so, because I've done that before. Not really. The thing is, I don't want to book that just yet, simply because, flights have a habit of, they have a habit of sending you emails and saying, "Oh, Mr. Sweeney, we've had to change the timing of your flights, and I need to know exactly where I am." No, I think I'll be all right there. Let me see now. Let me see. Just having a Martin Blunt's just having a large little Reverie, nice Reverie cognac. I haven't made it to Little's just yet. Let's see. Davy Boy 666. Keep an eye on hotel prices, mate. July is the main month there. Yeah. You're right there. Yeah, you're right there. Well, yeah. You are right there. Yeah, you're right. I think I better have maybe book a little bit in advance. I'll leave it a week or so. Then I'll book my coats and then I'll start booking those. I'll book those hotels. Yeah, you're right there, mate. Pele, no need for dental floss in Romania. Okay, thank you. David Coleman, nice to hear from you. 2 cases of monkeypox in Toronto today. Oh, let's hope it's not the shape of things to come. Paul Hoskin, they sell Carlsberg in big. I like the Carlsberg Expo, but not about the other one. Punk Affair. What about Big Schnorbert? What wasn't that Bernie Winters? Wasn't that Bernie Winters' dog, a big Saint Bernard? I think the dog was funnier than he was. What age can you get government pension old age in the UK? State pension, I think you get about 67. Although by the time I get to 67, they'll probably put it back to 77. Steff Traveller, is that the real Steff Traveller? Nice to hear from you, mate. Nice to hear from you. JJ, Keith Urban is an Aussie singer. Never actually heard of him. Let's see. Let's see. Thomas John, I'll mention your name with the battalion massage parlour. Maybe I'll get some VIP service. Oh, God, Donald Trump. You don't think I'll give me a real name, do you? Donald Trump. Sir Ebbert, Donald Trump is in the house. Okay. Nice to hear from you, President. How are you? Andy T, news at 10. Rodol dead, fell off his roof fixing a TV. Aerial. Did he really? It was funny with his emu. I mean, any Americans there, they're not familiar with Rodol and emu. I mean, he had this emu, this funny-looking puppet creature, and he had an interview with Michael Parker, and they bit his bollocks off, and oh, God almighty. It was funny. Some funny acts around it, but I didn't rate. Rodol, I mean, I like Rodol and emu, but bloody Keith Harris, oh, Christ almighty. David Coleman, will you have bushes in the place you're going to? I hope so. I mean, I always associate Romania with vampires. Yeah, I like vampires. I like to think that they're nice and hairy. They're nice and hairy. Let me see. Schmooze, isn't Keith Urban married to Nicole Kim? It might be more sensitive. I've never heard of Keith Urban. Paul Hoskin, no one's mentioned the fan here. You have. I heard the best mongrels we had in Madagascar. What's that all about? Is that in Africa somewhere? Is that really Pele? Thumbs up, dudes. Thumbs up, dudes. Okay. Let's see. Thumbs up, dudes. Okay, thanks for that, mate. There's always plenty of airy fanny wherever you go, east or west. Okay, should we get somebody on the show? Should we get somebody on the show? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll try and see if we can get somebody on the show. For the moment, it's squeaky door time. Back in a mo. La 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 la. Okay, where are we? Where are we now? Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Let's see. What's been up? Scoffing a pork pie or two. Scoffing a pork pie. Smooth, yeah, okay. Puff on the no, definitely don't do that. Cheap cheap mongering in Amsterdam is by the cheap. Oh, that's bargain. I've seen them. I know the ones you mean. Bargain basement stuff. Bargain basement. Oh, let's see. Can I get Wi-Fi or whatever here? I'm just charging up my phone. If somebody says he wants to come on, I think somebody wants to come on. We'll see what happens anyway. Mark Woods, I thought about traveling to Eastern Europe, but decided on Mexico instead. Concerned about we don't mention that the W word and electricity from USA. I think I'd rather go to Mexico, to be honest with you. Only it's I don't know where you are, but Mexico. But see, Mexico has seasonal variations, doesn't it? If you really want the nice sunny hot weather, Europe's the best place to be. I think Mexico. What's that like? Months like June and July. Isn't Mexico a bit sort of monsoony that time of year? Yeah, I like the weather to be reliable. Thomas Hancock, you don't really want a Greek girl with a hairy. Oh, Greek girls are beautiful. Greek girls are absolutely beautiful. McLaren F1 race. Buckle on, my message just got back. I'm on stealth mode now on YouTube. Okay. Punk affair. I want to get to Pattaya next year, assuming all is well. And that no, we don't want to talk about that. We don't want to talk about that. Okay. David Coleman, Mexico is great, but it will be. I've been to Mexico. I'd love to see Mexico again. I really would. I went to Cancun and Playa del Carmen, which I liked a lot more. And I went to Chichen Itza. I actually climbed up Chichen Itza when it was when you could actually do that. I'm not so sure you can do it now, but I'd love to see more of Mexico. I really would. I'd love to see it one of these days. Timothy Rogers, morning, Eddie from Ohio, USA. Okay, nice to hear from you, mate. Nice to hear from you. Right, I'm going to see if I can try and get a guest on. What have we got now? Tons of rain. Doesn't it depend what time of year it is? Big time 9/11. I was Moldova. It's got some lovely ladies there. I know that much. Okay, let's see. Let's see now. Let's see. How are we? Let me just see if I can get a guest on. Okay. Let's see if I can get a guest on. Let me see if I can get a guest on. Okay. Yeah. If I can invite somebody on. Okay. Let me just see if I can get a guest on. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me see. Can I get a guest on here? Can I get a guest on? What's happening here? What is happening here? Okay, there may be a guest coming on in a moment saying, we haven't had a guest on for a while, have we? I haven't had a guest. It'd be nice to have one on anyway. It really would. Has he got that message? Let's see. Let me just see. Let me just see. Can't see him there just yet. Can't see him there just yet. Let me see now. Let me see. Is there a guest coming on? Oh, this is one of those iffy phones. Can't see him there in the waiting room. I can't see him there in the waiting room just yet. Oh, come on, come on. Where are you? Where are you, guest? Where are you? Let me see. Can't see him there. There, just yeah. Okay. Okay. They're all big. Let's see. King of the Poon. I can't really see on this phone. It's letting me down, this phone, to be honest with you. Let me just say, sorry about this. Let's see if I can get my guest on. Let me see. What have we got here now? Del Boy, is there a guest coming on? Hopefully there is. Hopefully there is. Hopefully there is. Let's see now. Let me see now. Let me see now. Oh, I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know if this is going to work. Let's see. Is he getting my message or what? Is he getting my message or what? I don't think he's getting my message. Oh, I don't know. We're going to have to see if we can do it again. I'll see if we can do it again. Okay. I'll see if we can do it again. No, it's not really happening, is it? It's not really happening, this, is it? It's not really happening. It's not really happening, okay? It's not really happening. Let's see. Let me see now. Let me see now. Sorry about this, guys. Sorry about this. This phone's playing up. This phone's playing up. Okay, let's see. Punk Affair, Eddie, it's Bernie Winters. Eddie, you'll lose some views. Let's get this guest on. Okay, we'll see if I can get it on. I haven't actually used this. I haven't actually used this for quite a while, to be honest with you. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, we're gonna have to bloody do this. So this phone's playing up. This phone is playing up. It's just not cooperating. It's just not cooperating. We'll once more. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Last time, and if it doesn't work, okay. It's just not working. It's just not working. Okay, but if it doesn't work, then that's it. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Okay. So let's just say we've got 199 here. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. I haven't used that phone for a long time, so sorry about that. If we're doing this. What have we got here? What have we got here? David Heisenberg lookalike. Okay, maybe they're not know your phone number. I haven't actually used that for a long time. I'm actually trying to get in touch on Facebook, and it really isn't happening. Del Boy, doing the same thing over and not over. It's a sign of going crazy. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour a glass of red wine anyway. A glass of red wine. That phone, sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't work. So I'm not going to stress on that anyway. There's still 194 people in the chat. Sorry about that mucking around anyway. Sorry about that. Imran Khan, hi Ed. He's seen a few videos online saying potato is getting more expensive. Did you find that the case when you were there? Well, I did do a video. Yeah. I actually did a video this week when, I traveled for 4 months. And I've done videos about how expensive potato is. So, they are there on my list. Now, listen, guys, I've actually seen my guest is actually there. Sorry about my mobile phone. But my guest is actually here, so let's bring him in. Finally bring him in. And there he is. There is my guest, the wonderful Steff Traveller. Great to have him back on the show. Okay?
Cheers, Eddie. How are you doing?
I'm okay. I have that mobile phone, Steff, that I've got Facebook on.
You sent me link like 3 times. The words link.
Yeah,
but not the exactly link. So it was kind of funny.
Steff, to be honest with you, one of our guests on before, and I've used that mobile phone because that's got Facebook on it. When I've used that mobile phone, I've never got it to work first time. Yeah, it's always second, third time. So it's actually not that whatever. Oh yeah, is a nice question. Is a nice question for you, Steff. There you go. Okay.
What the fuck is this? I'm sorry, I disappoint you guys. It's not the world famous YouTuber. It's not Mark Wiens. It's not PewDiePie. It's not. No. It's just Steff Traveller. Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Spicy Roads. Steff is in a disco. Do you know what, Steff? I see your live streams, and I'm in awe.
Oh, this is the Insomnia Disco this year behind me.
I'm actually in awe of your technological wizardry. You have this amazing technological wizardry. You have. I remember when it was Halloween, and you had that wonderful background with the castle. What do you use for that, Steff?
Halloween,
when you had that wonderful castle in the background and
just a picture in the background, same as you have.
Is it OBS or something?
No. I use Streamlabs, for my photos. You can put photos or videos in your background, whatever. Yeah.
Well, what do you think of?
You can have a donation ticker in the background. You can have tickers going behind your. Below your desk screen, you can have everything, but it's a little bit complicated. But once you get through it, it's easy to use.
I personally think that StreamYard is really it's great.
You should do it also. You should do it also.
With the StreamYard, what I've done. Do you know what I've done, Steff? What I've done is I got some uncopyrighted music, and there's some good stuff out there, And what I've done is I download some of this uncopyrighted music and made videos. I put some of my scenes of travel I made some nice little videos, and then I tried to upload them to the StreamYard, and it just wouldn't have it. A couple of them will come up without a problem, but some won't come up at all, and it's a riddle with problems, StreamYard. But anyway, let me just mention.
It usually works, the StreamYard banners.
Yeah, it's Gemini Star. Steffi Boy has got some good info to share. Okay.
Always. I'll always tell the truth. If you like it or not, that's why maybe some people hate me or like me.
Oh,
I always tell the truth. I always tell.
Hey, Steph, some people hate me, but also there's some people like me. In fact, there's some people who really, really, really like. We had a sexy Thai girl coming on tonight, and she wants me to be her sugar daddy. She wants to snuggle up next to me, And, oh my God, so we've had hot stuff tonight.
That's the goal of our travels, to being a sugar daddy.
YouTube centers. Yeah.
That's the goal of our travels, being a sugar daddy.
A sugar daddy. Okay, yeah, whatever. Paul, Philippines. Okay. Good morning from Dumbarget. Been there 7 weeks now. I can't fly home. I have 4 but oh God Almighty. Sorry to hear that, Paul. I hope you get better. There you go, Steff. Is Steff married to Nicole Kidman?
By any chance? You know that? Oh, don't dox me. Don't dox me. My wife, Nicole Kidman. Damn it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
That's what he does.
He doxed my wife. He doxed my wife. Damn it.
I know that Tom Cruise guy said, came along, but Steff soon seeing him off. David Coleman. Are you not familiar with Steff? Steff is from Belgium. He is from Belgium, and he's done some. Like a lot of us, he used to love Pattaya, but then the pandemic came along. But Steff Traveller, there's still loads of videos, Rawheads, really, really good videos on his channel if you want to check him out.
Yeah, cheers. Cheers.
Pelly.
It's a whiskey. Right. It's cheers. A Kentucky whiskey bourbon or something. Straight bourbon whiskey. Yeah, cheers.
Cheers, Steff. Anyway, cheers. Steff, yeah, Pele likes you. Pele likes you. Steff is super awesome and highly recommended.
You.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh my God, I'm so flattered.
Who's this? Bone monger? Is he a monger?
Yes. I'm a monger.
Yes. Yeah, that's the answer.
I'm a monger. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
a happy monger. Happy monger.
Let's see.
There's nothing wrong to be a monger, I think.
Yeah. Oh, I keep on losing this. Jonas, Steff, were you one of the originals from back in the Cheap Charlie days in Pattaya?
I was there before Cheap Charlie, you know.
Steff is one of the original vloggers. He's been around for a long time.
I was the first live streamer in Pattaya ever.
Absolutely, I agree. Steff has broke a lot of ground. He'd done things that other people didn't think of doing, like taking his mobile phone to a bar and like doing live streams. He was doing live streams in the bars in Pattaya before anyone else.
People were donating money to me to buy the girls a drink. It was the first, how you call that, live stream bar begging live streams or something. But I didn't ask for money. People just sent me money. Hey, give that girl a drink. Give that girl a lady drink. You say, what the fuck is going on here on my live stream? Say, okay, yeah, I will give her a live stream. I give her a lady drink. And then more and more donations came in for the ladies. And that's how it all started,
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, Steff, have you ever rung the bell in Pattaya?
Oh, yeah, many times. I had to, yeah.
Oh, I'm not going to answer whether I have.
I'm not a bell ringer, but yeah, sometimes you have to ring the bell,
David Coleman, he's a regular on these teams. They make really good beer in Belgium. Absolutely. Well, Stella comes from Belgium, doesn't it?
It's originates in Belgium, yeah, but it's now a Brazilian big company. Yeah. But it's originated in Belgium, yeah.
McLaren F1 race. Hey, Belgium, Steff. Sorry, dude, low. McLaren's a motorsports fan. David Coleman, double freedom mongering. Whatever. Freedom mongers. Let's see. Gemini Star. Steff Boy, tell us on the update in the bar scene in Pattaya. Well, that's anyone's guess, isn't it, really? Do you want to answer that?
I'm not been in Pattaya for the last 2.5 years, so I think it's still pretty the same, as before the corona as after the corona. It's just.
So Steff,
our girls don't change. I think they stay the same. It's the same atmosphere. It's the same. Yeah.
Steff, do you have plans to travel? Is there anything in the pipeline?
Not really. No, not really. To be honest, no. Maybe here in Belgium. In Belgium, I went to Antwerp a few weeks ago. Did some live streams in Antwerp in some Thai bars. There's an entire street in Antwerp, and they have like 6-7 Thai bars, and it's called like Soy Thai. The Thai street in Antwerp. It's nice to visit there. Yeah, but
I'm sure Belgium must be a good country to visit. I'd like to see Antwerp.
Of course, yeah. Belgium is a small country, but we still have you can go to Bruges, to Ghent, to Brussels, to Antwerp, to. Plenty of places to visit here.
Yeah, I'm sure Belgium. I love Europe, Steff. I love Europe. I think Europe. I haven't been to Belgium. I've drove through it on a coach, but I love Europe. Europe's a fantastic. I'm going to Romania.
You should come over to Belgium. Romania. I want to go to Romania also. So why don't we go together?
Me out there. I'm flying out to Romania. Do you know how much the flight has cost?
I would say it can be cheap. It can be cheap. I think maybe 50-60 euros.
It's probably slightly less than that. I have a return ticket from one of the London airports to Budapest, a return for £36.50, and that's probably
What?
it's probably about €42, something like that. I mean,
back and France, so return flight. Really?
Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't resist it. I booked it with a reliable, and they are reliable airline. Only thing is, I'm not taking my 20-kilo suitcase because that would have cost a lot extra. So I've actually bought this thing here, and I'm going to travel light. This is going to be my backpack.
Cabin luggage, and then £32. Really?
Yeah. That's it. That's going to be my cabin luggage anyway.
So it costs you more to travel to the airport than flying.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and probably a lot longer as well because it's a London airport and it's not really that easy to get to. Citizen Mikey, I was hammered in Belgium after a few Delirium Red, only the 10%.
Oh, Delirium is a good beer. It's a good beer. Delirium.
Really?
Yeah, but it's very, very hard here.
Yeah.
For the low fainted.
Yeah. Okay.
Cheers.
Well, we just post this comment. McLaren F1 race is a Formula One driver. He loves the Monaco Grand Prix. We're not going to do this subject too much, but Brexit was not nice. We still love Europe. Politics is bollocks. Okay, nice comment. Okay.
I love the comments. They're nice comments.
Yeah. Who's going to be censored? Some of these might be sensitive one. That's what they're doing with the immigrant. Well, suppose they're doing with the immigrants now. They're bringing them in. They're gonna. It's cheaper to send them to Rwanda. What a crazy world we live in.
But when are you traveling to Romania? Next week or in a few weeks?
No, it's about 3 or 4 weeks from now, and I will be out there for a month. Because the thing is, I think as well as the flight, it's a country I've always wanted to see. Apparently, it's a lot safer now than it used to be. It used to have a highly, highly, highly dodgy reputation. I mean, you don't have to go that many years into the past when Romanians they were the poorest.
It was still a communistic country before the fall of the Berlin Wall. It was a communist country.
Yeah.
But I mean,
they were cling to the
cheap beers there. I think if you go into a bar, you can have a lot of fun there. I think in Romania.
The only thing is, Steff, I think
same as in Hungary, Romania. Yeah.
But I've got an idea, Steff. I think two things have happened. I think Romania is probably better now because a lot of the riffraff have left, and I did have a reputation there. And probably left Romania. Because now they're able to travel freely Europe, and they're probably in London now or whatever. But I also think a lot of the beautiful Romanian girls, and there are I think
that's the only
left
reason
as well.
Yeah.
I think you're more likely to meet them in Amsterdam or Berlin, to be honest with you.
But half of Amsterdam, there are Eastern European girls. They're from Hungary, Romania. They're all coming to Amsterdam, to Brussels, to
you know why, don't you, Steph? Because they've heard that I'm there. You know what I mean? I go there.
Yeah, because the economy is not going good there.
Oh, I mean,
they still have to care for their families also. They have to make money for their families, and there's not a lot of jobs there also. Yeah.
Have you encountered any Romanian girls yourself? Actually met any?
Yeah, a few. Yeah.
I have, and do you know something? Romanian and Bulgarian girls that I've met they are some of the most charming and lovable. They're really, really likable, and they're straight with you.
A good friend of mine is married to a Romanian girl. She's a beauty, a real beauty.
Yeah, some beautiful women. Okay, now I'm going to bring on someone that you know here, and I've met him. I think he's a nice guy. Be more Ron. Can you travel to Yemen to pick up my stolen iPhone? Ron, come on. You are not.
I thought you were going to bring up Ron onto the panel.
You are not telling me, Ron, that your $2,000, and you showed me it, your $2,000 iPhone has been pinched. You're not. I hope not, mate. I hope not. I hope not, because you were telling me about it. You seem so proud of it. I hope your iPhone hasn't gone down the Swanee River. Nice to hear from you anyway, Ron.
Cheers, Ron.
I had a nice drink with Ron. He bought me a few nice beers because it was just a few days before my 60th birthday. And he was really good guy. Let me see. Let's see. Tony Stairs. Don't stand out as a tourist. You'll be fine in Romania or anywhere. Do you know something? I never, I never really look like. I don't know. I mean, even if I do look like a tourist, I think I'm a good traveller. I'm pretty wise. I mean, some people say when you're in a strange country, never look like you're lost because then you become an easy target. I'm not an easy target. I'm a strong personality, and I don't trust anyone. If some stranger that comes up to me and says, "Look, mate, I've got a hotel list," I'll tell him to piss off. I don't trust nobody, and that's why all the years I've been traveling, I've never been robbed. Never had a problem.
There's a lot of Belgium militaries now in Romania. They are
really
protecting. They're protecting the border with Ukraine, I think, because Romania is bordered to Ukraine.
Yeah. Well, we don't want to talk about that. It's not huge.
No, not. But there are a lot of Belgian militaries there, so a lot of Belgian
the thing is,
Romania.
Romania's a big country. I mean, I don't think I'll be crossing borders. I'll be staying within.
That big. It's not that big, but
there's plenty to it. I mean, if you go from the Black Sea coast, Constantina, to Transylvania, that's about 7 hours by road. That is. It's quite a lot. So it's not a small country.
No, it's bigger than Belgium.
So I'll be looking for. I think I'm going to enjoy it out there. I'm looking.
You have a good time there, and you can always travel to Hungary or Croatia from there. It's no problem,
Yeah, I think I could do, but I think I'll be. I have a return ticket to Budapest. I think I'll be going at a pedestrian pace. I mean, gone are the days when I'll hop back and forward to borders. I'm going there for a month. I think there's going to be plenty for me to see and do there. And also, Steff, I mentioned this earlier. Also, I have seen a video that says that Romania has got one of the most powerful powerful internet speed anywhere in the world. Apparently, it's really great for that.
Really?
Do you know where I live? Where I live in the southwest of England, I'd love to do some outdoor live streams. Outdoor live, but we get the worst signal, the worst mobile phone signal anywhere. Whereas when I was in Thailand, I got a really, really good signal. I've done some good outdoor.
I wouldn't count on the Wi-Fi in Romania, to be honest. In a bar or a restaurant.
Yeah.
I wouldn't count on that. Maybe in Budapest on the 4G network, it would be good. In a big city, but in a small countryside in Romania, I don't think you have much internet there, to be honest.
Yeah.
Only big cities. I did my live stream in Antwerp. It was very good. I didn't have any lag, nothing.
Really,
yeah.
Diane Abbott. Anyone willing to there's a woman here needs a good service, and we're interested. Let's see. Gemini Star. Be careful of the professional pickpocketers in Romania.
Yeah, you have to be careful. Yeah.
Well, they will be. But I mean, the thing is, if you're dumb, you will get robbed anywhere in the world. If you're smart, like
in Barcelona and Brussels, you get robbed anywhere. Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I was in a pavement cafe in Athens last year, and you can spot them a mile away. There's a certain ethnic minor. I'm not going to go into details about that, but I've been warned about them. You can see them coming. I'm sitting there, the pavement cafe, nice Greek people, nice restaurant and all that. And I have my mobile phone on the table, gloriously hot sunny weather, and a real giveaway. These street salesmen, if that's not too flattering a word for them, came walking down, and one of them, they were all wearing shorts and T-shirts or jeans and T-shirts, and one of them had an overcoat over his arm. On a glossy, hot, sunny day. What's he doing with an overcoat over? I'll tell you what he's doing. He's so that he can approach your table and say, "Hi, sir, how are you?" Putting his bloody coat on the table. And next thing you know, a magician's act, your mobile phone has disappeared. That's the way they do it. If he's got an overcoat over his arm, he's out to rob you. Who carries an overcoat on a glossy, hot, sunny day? But then again, some people fall for that sort of stuff. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Paul Hoskin, I want to go where the Mongols go. Well, he knows where to go. Go to Thailand, mate. But lot of mongoose there. Gaz77. Does anyone want to see me dance with my mate's 82-year-old granny's knickers on my head? Nah, I don't really want to see that. Don't
No,
really,
me
really,
neither.
really.
Me
I
neither.
don't want to see that. Let's see.
But yeah, Romania, east of Europe. I always wanted to travel there.
Yeah,
To
yeah.
I've been to Czechoslovakia.
Yeah.
Czechia,
Czech Republic.
Slovakia. I've been
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Beautiful. It was cheap beers, cheap food, cheap girls. But that was early 90s. Early 90s, I went there with my friend.
Let's see. Kawasaki just retired in Thailand, Eddie, cheaper than the UK. Well, Steff? Could you retire? I mean, you're you're young to me.
Depends. If you have a steady, you need a steady income when you want to retire in Thailand. You have to have a pension that's monthly sent to you, or you have to have a business in Thailand. You can live from the business in Thailand, but otherwise, as a tourist, you cannot live in Thailand. If you're still depending on money and you're working still in UK or Belgium, you're still dependent from that money.
But Steff, it's not just about the money. It's also, what does retirement mean? I mean, retirement means that you pick one place somewhere and then you live there for the rest of your life. Well, I'm still not prepared to do that, really. I like traveling to other places.
If the Belgian government gave me pension, like, let's say, 2,000 euros a month, I would go live in Thailand or in Cambodia. Yeah. Why would I stay in 2,000 euros? That's like 1,800 pounds. I could easily live from that money in Thailand.
Yeah. Perhaps, but it's
I wouldn't say 1,000 euros, but 2,000, 1,500, 1,800. Yeah. Why not?
That sounds about right. Let's see.
But you need a steady income,
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah, we got bloody souls.
And to be honest, living from YouTube, it's YouTube gives you pocket money. It's pocket money, a few $100 or a pounds, a few £100 per week, but you cannot live from that, or you have to be a very big YouTuber,
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Diane Abbott. I like some of these trolls. Diane Abbott, you naked trans lady boys. All right, I see Diane Abbott into naked trans lady boys.
I don't even read those guys.
Yeah, Be More Ron is in Pattaya.
People are very interested in how to live in Pattaya or in Thailand, on a pension, on how much money do you need. It depends on your needs, If you're a party man, you go to the bar every day, you go to go-go's.
Yeah.
Your money will drown,
Absolutely. I mean, the thing is, I mean, it's I don't know. I'm still I've experimented with a little bit. Actually, experimented with a little bit of retirement. That was some years ago in Turkey. I had a place in Turkey, and I thought at one time, I could retire in that, but that was the wrong country for me anyway.
Yeah, Turkey.
But it's more like the Wonga's territory. But I thought
I would say Spain or something. Spain or Greece. You can retire also.
Yeah, except we're not in the European Union now. So I mean, it's not so easy for us to just go out there and just stay for as long as we want. To be honest with you. Okay, let's see. Okay, David Coleman, I will get $2,500 US a month in my pension. Can I retire in Pattaya?
Yes, yes, you can.
Yeah, that's more than £2,000.
You can for $1,500 you can retire in Pattaya. If you don't go out every night. $1,500, I would say. You have a nice apartment with air conditioning. You can get a Thai girlfriend. You can have everything. You can support her, but you can go out 1-2 days a week. Go party, have a drink with your friends, have a beer, but not every day. If you go, into the night scene every day, you can sustain 1,500. No, but
yeah,
if you take it easy, $1,500, you can live in Pattaya, yeah, or in Thailand, everywhere.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'd say that if it
yeah,
depends how much you drink. I mean,
yeah.
some people don't really drink much. Some people drink a lot. I think that I'm a media drinker. You say he's drinking every night.
Yeah.
It depends how much you do. I mean, what David Coleman said there, $2,500 US. To be honest with you, there's not much difference between. Actually, that is precisely 2,000 UK pounds. That is 2,000 UK pounds. You could retire in Pattaya on 2,000, unless the prices go up.
Cheers,
But don't
guys.
forget, there's always also the case. What happens with another currency? Their currency may go stronger against your currency, or it may go weaker. So you've always got to bear that in mind. You see. John Smith, the two legends, Steady Eddie and Steady Steff. Absolutely
Cheers.
nice to you, Peter. Let's see. I'm not going to put Gaz 77's comment on the screen because he's a dirty bastard. He is.
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
a dirty, filthy bastard. Yeah, be more Ron. David Coleman, are you a big drinker or do you want new ladies every day? David Coleman can answer that one if you want. Nice to hear from you, Ron. Really, really nice. And I watched some of Ron's live streams, and they're really good. Be more Ron, everyone. He's a good guy.
He's a good guy. He's in Pattaya now, with his girlfriend Ning.
Let me see. This. I have to say, bold mongering. He's talking to David Coleman. David, you will live like a king. Now, I have to say, Steff, I can't stand that phrase. I can't stand that phrase when people say you live like a king. No, come on, let's be realistic.
What is living like a king? Yeah,
I see what living like a king is, Steff. Living like a king is drinking the finest champagne every night, going to the expensive go-go bars, riding around in limousines, living in a mansion. I mean, do you seriously think that's a living like a king? Yeah, it goes back to
how much money you think you will need to live like a king like that? Drinking champagne, driving limousines every day.
It's very, very unrealistic. That I have to say, £2,000 or $2,500.
You can do that as a 2-week millionaire. You can do that.
Yeah.
As a 2-week millionaire, you're spending your holiday once a year in Pattaya, and you spend like 10,000 baht every day. 20,000 baht a day. You can do that. But living there on a pension and living like a king, no way.
Oh yeah, Stephen Forex, thank you for that. Is he doing an impression of Bernie Winters? Absolutely. Okay, thank you, Stephen Forex. Thank you for that super chat. Anyway, I appreciate that. Gemini Star. Hang on a minute. Gemini Star. Thailand is bloody expensive nowadays. I wouldn't say that it's bloody expensive. I mean, if you're talking Walking Street tourist prices, they can be. It's definitely a lot more expensive than they used to be. But I still think Thailand is very cheap by the Western standards. European standards. It's still quite a cheap place if you want to. Yeah, Steff. Okay, got a great little troll here, and basically like you, me, and Eva. You, me, and Eva. Lisa Dale says, 2 disgusting sex tourists talking shit. No shame. Lisa, is that your real photograph? Is that your real photograph?
I don't think so.
Doesn't that look like one ugly bastard of a woman?
I think she goes to Kenya every year.
Absolutely. Lisa,
to be a wonger with the African boys there on the beach.
Do you know what? If she went out to Turkey or Gambia, the fellas would be falling all over her. All these virile young men. Lisa, get yourself out. Yeah. Go and shag a virile young man half your age, and it'll do the world of good. Okay. Let me see now. No shame, no name. King Henry VIII. Chop off your wife. Oh yeah, well that's a good. I tell you what, King Henry had it right, didn't he? He had his. I mean, nowadays, fellas get taken to the cleaners and the divorce courts, right? I mean, King Henry had a good solution, didn't he, to chop his bloody wife's head off? Anyway, it was a joke. It was a joke, by the way. It was a joke. It was a joke. Bit of a dark joke, but a joke.
Lisa needs a pizza.
Let me see now. We jumped a little bit, okay? Bullmongering. Come on, $2,500 in Thailand is a lot. It's a lot, but you still got to be careful. You still got to be careful. Yeah. Okay.
But you have to find living as a king. For me, living as a king is I drive on my motorbike in the morning. I go have breakfast, and a bad English breakfast. Yeah. I go to the beach. I'm drinking sipping on a margarita, and or a sex on the beach cocktail, whatever. I have a nice girl next to me. Yeah, that's living like a king for me, and it doesn't mean you need to spend you need to spend 3,000 euros a month. You can do that for 1,500 euros or pounds a month. You're living like a king there. You don't need a mansion. You don't need a villa with a swimming pool or whatever. Or you always find a friend. You always find a friend who has a swimming pool, and you visit your friend, and you go swim in his swimming pool.
Yeah. Oh, geez, I was afraid that the internet went dead. I thought YouTube had stepped in and they didn't like the way I talked to that Wonga. Anyway, David Coleman. Hey guys, I don't drink much at all, and only 2 girls a week. I go to Cuba now, but I want to try Thailand. Only 2 girls a week. Only 2 girls. I mean, that's only 100 girls a year, David. Only 100 girls a year. I mean, some fellas don't have that in a lifetime. Good for you, mate. Good for you.
It's one of the countries I always want to visit, Cuba.
Yeah. Oh, Cuba's low.
That's a nice atmosphere, the rum, the salsa dancing, the Cuba vibe, the old timers there. I always wanted to visit.
Oh, it's wonderful. Havana, it can be a bit intimidating at first because the people there are very, very oppressive, and they do follow it and they do hassle.
Have you been there? Yeah. Have you been there?
About 20. I spent my 40th birthday 20 years ago in Cuba.
Really?
Yeah. Wonderful. I remember it well. What wonderful. Well, ladies, most accommodating. Yeah, Stephen Forex. She'll be asking for the bite of your chicken. Are you still about that? Yeah. Mike Richardson would not touch Lisa with the badge bowl. Yeah, Del Boy. I run a pick on an old fat woman going to Kenya for cheap guys, while the old lads here do the same in Thailand. Yeah. She started it. Let me see now. Okay, there's still quite a few people in the chat. The crack. Cuba's in the middle of a revolution right now. Yeah, but not really a violent one. No, Cuba's a great place. When I went to Cuba 20 years ago, I did get the feeling that place has been isolated from the rest of the world for a very long time. And what I did notice with the Cubans, that you'll meet them in, but they know the bars where the tourist hang out. And what some of the Cuban guys will do, they'll strike up a conversation. They want to be your guide, whatever. And if you've been there for a while, you get used to the way the Cubans talk. And you will get a Latin American chappie in a bar, and he'll talk to you. And he'll say, "How are you, my friend?" And he'll say he's not from Cuba, he's from Brazil, or he's from somewhere else. And yet the way he talks, if you've been there even for a few days, he talks like a Cuban. They've got a unique way. It's either they're lying, because the thing is that they think that if they tell you they're from Cuba, you will instantly say, you're after my money. So they're crafty like that. But no, it's great stuff. It's great stuff. Cuba's well worth the visit. I wouldn't mind another journey to Cuba, Steph. Wouldn't mind it at all.
I would love it. Same as some Latino South African countries like Venezuela, Guatemala. I want to go. Costa Rica. I want to go. But that's so far away from Europe,
Yeah,
So
it
far
is.
away.
Well, the thing is, everything's up in the air right now. I mean, the flights and everything. It's just not the case where you can just go and book a flight with confidence in this day and age. You've got to see what the script is because some countries the flights have gone up, and I think we better let the dust settle on the pandemic before we start going to places like that.
Yeah, but I think traveling is now okay.
Yeah.
You still need a PCR test or something, but for the rest, I think you can travel to Thailand now for
Yeah.
without any restrictions now.
Yeah, but
You
I'm
told
saying
me.
this. Yeah, but then you got the funky monkey pox
Mm.
that's coming. You never know what's coming next.
Yeah,
So that,
it started in Belgium. Did you know that?
yeah.
In Antwerp
Oh,
2 weeks ago,
oh God
in
Almighty!
the
Oh,
dark room party
yeah,
with gay people. I heard.
it's one thing
It's
after
not a,
another.
it's not a
Be
joke. It's not
more
a
wrong.
joke.
Yeah,
It's a true
be more
story.
wrong. I just found out that there are bar girls go out to bar find Thai men, but do they? I heard that from somebody. The vlogger said that. They earn enough money and then when they've got enough money, they go out on the lash with the girls and bar find Thai men. I don't know about that. I don't know. It
No,
could be that.
that's a true story in Pattaya. You had those discotheques in Soy Chayapun. I'm talking
Oh
about
yeah,
5 years ago. 5 years ago,
yeah,
before the corona. You have some bars there, some gentlemen clubs, but they are gained to tomboys or men who like
yeah.
and
Tomboys. That's an old
yeah, but
fashioned word.
tomboys, but also bar girls who were going there and to find Thai men,
Yeah,
and those Thai men were prostituting themselves to the
yeah.
Thai bar girls,
That's
and
it.
it,
It's
it,
an
it
old
was
fashioned word. That
what
one.
was it called? The name of the club. It was in the end of Soy Chayapun there. Um, those clubs, and that's where the bar girls go after their duty, after their work shift.
Yeah,
And they give all their money they get from the Falang, and they give it to Thai men. But
yeah.
that's the truth, yeah.
It's a crazy world what goes on, stuff. Crazy world. Spicy roads. I spent the last year in Mexico, Colombia, and Peru. It's definitely a bit sketchy
I think
compared to
it was
Europe
Hot
and Asia.
Man. The
Yeah,
discotheque was Hot Man, and that's what
yeah,
how they call it, soy hot man or something.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
obviously, that's seen as not for me, so I've never really paid much attention to it.
No,
Let's say,
no, we are not allowed inside those bars. It was only Thai bar women and men inside, yeah, and tomboys and whatever. Yeah.
Dutch Farang, when the working girls spend money on working men, the circle of life is complete. Oh, well, no comment on that one. McLaren F1 is. Okay, let's see now.
But
Let's see.
I'm happy for Beamer One. He finds a nice girl in
Yeah, absolutely.
Thailand.
I am too. I am
Yeah,
too. He seems to be having a good time out there, and it was really, really nice to meet him. Anyway,
he had
Steph,
a
I'll
good
tell you what.
holiday. He had a good holiday there. Yeah, but he
Yeah,
pays. We pay. Everybody pays. Yeah, for a company.
yeah, absolutely. Well, that's basically the way it is, and anyone who says that is,
Yeah, yeah.
is being a bit unrealistic. Steph, I'll
Nothing is
tell you
for
what.
free.
I've been on for 2 hours and 12 minutes now. Okay, which is like it's been absolutely great. You coming on and joining me. It's always done. I haven't had many guests on for quite a while,
Cheers,
especially when I'm in
cheers.
Thailand. It's a bit awkward getting people. Is there anything you'd like to tell us now that you're on the stream? For the benefit of people. Some will know
You,
you
you
well.
can you can have many other people like Ty Z is a nice guy. He's from America. You can have him on. He's a good talker.
Yeah.
He comes on my streams also.
Do
I
you know,
think
Steph,
there
that
are
I've got another channel?
plenty guys you can ask, to
Yeah.
come on.
Do you
Big
know
Fat
that I've got another
Basti.
channel, Steph? It's called Steady Eddie Live, and
Was it you? Was it you that you comment with that on my
yeah,
stream last? It was you.
yeah. Steady. It's a
Okay,
my
yeah, yeah,
only
yeah.
a live stream channel. I mean, the thing is, this is a channel for videos, but that one's going to
Mm-hmm.
be, almost exclusively for live streams.
Mm-hmm.
And the videos and live streams don't always go together. I'll still do this one on a Wednesday night, to talk about travel, but the other one will be about other things. We'll see how it goes anyway. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
But,
I have also a live stream channel, Steff Traveller Live, but it's pretty much the same, It's the same people who are subscribed to that channel and to the main channel, But
well,
it's safer. It's safer. So you have a backup channel. If something goes
absolutely.
wrong, if something goes wrong, you can always go back to your main channel,
Yeah, absolutely. I like the idea. Also, Steph, for your main channel, you build it up to such a level and you work hard.
You have to be careful.
And you don't want anything untoward to happen to you. And the thing is, if something untoward happens on a live stream, as has happened in the past with certain people, it could have problems. So I feel safer now that the other one's going to be for my main live. And I might even do some marathon live.
Yeah. Do it, and
or maybe do some
I will be happy to come on to your live stream channel.
Because what it is, Steph, like I explained to people before, this is basically a travel channel, but travel is just one subject. And when you're ostracized from travel, when you're in your own country and you're not traveling, you can quickly run out of things to talk about because it's only one subject. So that's why my other travel channel. It's only my other channel. It's going to be the live stream one. It's going to be more. It's going to be more for other things. There's going to be other subjects as well. So it's going to be a variety of things. Okay.
Yeah. Good luck with that, man. I will support it.
Be more.
I have also the channel on my Twitch channel, and I can play music there. You cannot do that on YouTube. That's what I like on Twitch. You can play music.
Yeah,
and people can request songs. You can sing karaoke there. It's so fun on Twitch.
Yeah, you don't have copyright issues.
It's not so popular, You have only like 10 people watching, but yeah.
Okay, thanks for that, Beamer. Ron. Just stop Steady Eddie live. Thank you for that. Thanks for that. Anyway, listen, guys, I'm going to wrap things up now. 2 hours and 15 minutes. I'm going to have some jack and potatoes in a minute. McCain's jack and potatoes. You can get them from the co-op. 4 lovely jack and potatoes, frozen. Bung them in the oven for about 40 minutes. Lovely and crispy. Highly recommended, okay? Okay. So I will say. Let's see. Stephen Forex, the live channel, if you actually go to the home page of my main channel, it's there. Just click on the link. It is there. It's it's under my other channels. Anyway, listen, guys, I'm going to say good night. Thank you. Thanks for Steff for coming on. Steff Traveller.
Cheers.
Steff Traveller Live. Check out his channels if you haven't already. Well worth a video. He does a lot of late night live streams. European time, and he's a lot of fun. I'll tell you what, I thought your drunken stream the other night was bloody good fun, Steph.
Oh, it wasn't a drunken stream. I'm not even drunk. I'm not even drunk, Eddie. I'm just starting up. The
wonderful one with the Lawrence of Arabia, head scarf.
I can put it up if you want.
That made me laugh. That day. No, I'm going to finish now anyway. I'm going to say good night, guys, anyway, okay? I'm going to say good night. I'm hungry.
Eddie, I will go to Twitch if somebody wants to follow me on Twitch now. I will go to Twitch. Yeah, we can sing some music. We can do some karaoke on Twitch.
Yeah. Okay, Steff TV. Go over to Steff Traveller and go over to Steff Traveller.
Steff Traveller on Twitch, yeah.
Okay, on Twitch.
Not on YouTube, on Twitch. Yeah, we'll go to Twitch.
On Twitch, okay. Listen, I'll say good night, everybody. I'm going to finish now because I'm absolutely exhausted. I'll see you soon. I'll be back with a live.
Yes, Eddie, thank you for letting me on. Thank you.
Thanks for coming on, Steff. Anyway, all the best, mate. Nice to hear from you. Okay, so good night, guys. Have a lovely evening, a lovely day, whatever you're doing, and I'll see you soon. I'm buzzing because my Steady Eddie live channel is finally being monetized. So it's the start of good things to come. I'm pretty sure of it. Listen, guys, thanks for coming on tonight. Have a lovely evening, a lovely day, whatever you're doing, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.